God! The wait is over! Welcome to Tasmania! Business is about to pick up!
Hello, fellow members of the WWE Universe. I am Dantes X James, and this is a Tasmania press conference. My WWE Universe as the Undertaker, the Ministry of Darkness versus the NWO. The main event of Fall Brawl is a 4-on-4 tag match inside of War Games versus the NWO versus the Ministry of Darkness. The stakes are the losing team must disband and they can't appear on the same program as the NWO or the Ministry of Darkness. During Fall Brawl, we're featuring legends from WCW and everyone that you just mentioned. The turn happens unexpectedly, but for people who've been following, you can kind of see Kane isn't feeling his brother, The Undertaker. So that's something to keep your eye on during this match. Injuries during Fall Brawl, I think that everyone's a little banged up leading into this match. So there's a lot of people who may be on the injured reserve list, opening up more space and opportunity for everyone leading up to the Royal Rumble. So tune in and you'll be able to figure out and see what's happening and where the chaos is going to unfold. I think we have an emerging wildcard team that's up and coming, and they're a group of legends like HBK and the Rattlesnake Stone Cold Steve Austin. So those two, they have a lot more up their sleeve than what they're doing to WCW right now. So I would definitely say that they're a team to keep your eye on as well. I think Owen Hart pulled off the unexpected with his match against Edge in the pre-show of Fall Brawl. So, you know, I'm very proud of Owen and what he's been able to accomplish in this universe. And his upcoming United States Championship match against Owen Hart is going to be one you don't want to miss. The return. I think this return is going to be done well. So if you can guess who's going to return, please drop in the comments and let me know, who you would love to see in this universe, who you would like to see return if you've been missing out on a star that's kind of got lost in this story. But I have a big return planned, and as far as younger talent, I'm bringing in stars from OVW. I'm bringing in stars from early SmackDown. So you can be expecting those superstars like a young Randy Orton, a young John Cena, a young Batista, CM Punk, Tyler Bate, so many. I don't think that Bret Hart and Sting are really tag team partners, but going into War Games and being opponents inside of the Elimination Chamber, I think that's going to add a lot of tension between what's happening between these superstars, and whether they could work together inside of the War Games match to finally dismantle the Ministry of Darkness, or, they work together temporarily, or not they work together, or they fall apart because of what happens in the Elimination Chamber. So we don't know exactly what's going to happen between those two, but another tag team that is a little shaky right now are the Brothers of Destruction, with Kane also being in the Elimination Chamber and being dragged into War Games by his brother, The Undertaker. I think Taker is just trying to help him earn his stripes, but at the same time, we know Ministry Taker, he can kind of be manipulative and make you work for him. So he may have his own agenda. He may want the best for his brother. I don't know yet, but keep an eye on those two teams because there's a lot of drama going into this Elimination Chamber match, which titles changing hands. So if you don't know, I am The Undertaker inside of this universe. So one thing that we have been trying to really get is this WWF Championship and open the door for us to conquer the WCW and take over their World Championship. So if you ask me, I want to say The Undertaker is the champion all day long for every brand. and my ministry is going to continue to rule, just like Edge has the United States Championship. So, with that being said, please tune in and just watch, because whether we came out the champion or not in this doesn't matter. What matters is we are the most dominant faction in the Tasmania Federation, and champion or no champion, nothing's going to take that away. So, with the invasion coming up, our pay-per-view after the Royal Rumble, I think we have 3 different managers at play here. One being Paul Heyman, who is going to be introduced soon for SmackDown. Another being Eric Bischoff and Stephanie McMahon. So with those 3 managers and Shane McMahon being the owner of WCW, I think that we have a lot of opportunity to have more rivalries, to have more invasions and more angles, because this show is bigger than just the ministry. This show is about bringing back the great rivalries and shedding light to the superstars that we all know and love. So with that being said, I'm sure that these general managers have a lot planned moving forward for all of these superstars. The teaser or cliffhanger for fans waiting for this. Like I said, I mentioned earlier in the video that we have a major return planned. This superstar, for those of you who have been watching, please leave in the comments what superstar was buried inside of the Tasmania Federation. For those of you who don't know, please go back and watch. I'm not giving away any teasers, but a superstar that kind of leaves us all wondering what's next is the Icon Sting. I don't know if he pulls the win off in War Games. I don't know if he wins the Elimination Chamber. I just know that he is the #1 target on the Undertaker's hit list when he's ready to come back out of the shadows after this War Games and after this Elimination Chamber.
Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.